Okay, Leeds fans, let's talk the league table with 16 games to go. Now, before a ball was kicked, we would have all taken this gap here that we find ourselves with. Leeds United find themselves 8 points clear of the bottom three with 16 games to go. Not only do we find ourselves with that gap, but we also find ourselves with a fairly good opportunity, if I direct the finger, of actually improving on this position. I cannot believe that we find ourselves within 4 points of Bournemouth, Tottenham, Crystal Palace, FA Cup winners Crystal Palace and Brighton. This is as good as we could have ever hoped it to be come the beginning of the season. And given the squad that we've got, I genuinely think that we are overachieving right now. Before a ball was kicked, the easy predictions would have been Burnley, Sunderland and Leeds. Now the reality is, as a recently promoted team, we're always going to be in and amongst it. Sunderland had more scope to go at PSR. They had more recruitment wiggle room than we did. And Burnley had much less. Their recruitment in the Championship set them up to fail really. We've been able to bridge the gap to 3 established Premier League teams in Forest, West Ham and Wolves. They've all got their own issues, sure, but setting yourself up as a Premier League team is difficult. Not only that, but we find ourselves in a battle with 4 other extremely established Premier League teams. I think the way that Daniel Farke's got us playing right now, the way that the players are working together, I think there's a real team ethic and a culture within Leeds United right now that we should be proud of. I genuinely think this team can look to even step up the league a little bit more. If you add in a couple of decent recruitments on top of Facundo Bonanotte, who's through the door now as well, I think we should have enough to see ourselves probably finish around the 40-point mark. Given the games that we've got to come, especially at Ellen Road, and given the problems that teams like West Ham, Forest, Bournemouth, Spurs and Crystal Palace find themselves with, there's no reason why we can't finish in front of all 4 of them. I'm really interested to know how the season has matched up with your expectations so far. Where did you expect us to finish? You know, for me, I think too many fans expected the 9th place that we saw under Bielsa, and the reality is that was never going to happen again. It was a once-in-a-lifetime situation. I'm massively proud of this season. I think the boys and Daniel Farke have done extremely well, and for us to be able to finish potentially as high as 12th would be so successful this season.